Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something truly special. A movie that's not just a film to me, but a full-blown obsession. I've been waiting to talk about this one, and honestly, this isn't just one of my favorite movies. It's the greatest movie ever made. Period. Hands down, no contest. Here's the thing. I've been in love with this movie since I was a kid. And when I say kid, I mean way too young to be watching something like this. But hey, sometimes breaking the rules pays off because this movie shaped my taste in storytelling forever. Fast forward to now, and my love for it has only grown stronger. I'm hyped to finally share my thoughts on this masterpiece with all of you. If you've read the title, you already know what's up. Yep, we're talking about James Cameron's The Terminator, 1984, a film that's nearly 40 years old. 40 years. Let that sink in. Time flies, but what's wild is how timeless this movie is. It's a mix of sci-fi, action, and suspense, and yet some people even call it a slasher. And I get it. The relentless T-800 hunting down its targets does have slasher vibes. But is it a true slasher? Honestly, I don't think so. Look, I'm a hardcore slasher fan. Give me Halloween or Slumber Party Massacre and I'm in heaven. Those movies are their own vibe. But The Terminator? It's something else entirely. Sure, James Cameron himself has said he was inspired by Halloween, even calling Sarah Connor a final girl, which I totally respect. But to me, this film operates on a whole other level. Here's the kicker. I'm not even that into action movies. Like, they're cool, but they're not my go-to genre. And yet somehow, this film, an action-packed sci-fi thrill ride, has my heart. If that doesn't tell you how special it is, I don't know what will. Oh, and don't go anywhere because later in this video we're diving into the brand new 4K remaster of The Terminator that dropped this November. Spoiler. It's a total game changer. Alright, let's jump in. This isn't just a movie. It's a cultural phenomenon that changed the game for sci-fi and action films. From its unforgettable characters to its groundbreaking storytelling, The Terminator delivers on every single level. Arnold Schwarzenegger as the T-800. Let's start with the obvious. Arnold doesn't just play the Terminator. He is the Terminator. His cold, robotic movements, his emotionless delivery, and those iconic one-liners like "I'll be back" have etched him into film history. Every action he takes is calculated and terrifying, making him one of the greatest villains of all time. Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor. Watching her go from an average, relatable waitress to a badass survivor? Absolute chills. Sarah Connor's character arc isn't just inspiring. It's legendary. She's not just a final girl. She's the final girl. Michael Biehn as Kyle Reese. Vulnerable yet heroic, Reese is the emotional core of the movie. His chemistry with Sarah is electric, and their connection grounds the film's heart-pounding action with real, human stakes. And speaking of action, let's talk about the iconic set pieces. The nightclub shootout at Tech Noir? Legendary. The police station massacre? Pure adrenaline. These sequences perfectly showcase the T-800's relentless nature, making the stakes feel impossibly high at every turn. Oh, and here's the part that blows my mind. James Cameron pulled all this off on a $6.4 million budget. Let that sink in. The practical effects, especially Stan Winston's work on the Terminator's endoskeleton, are absolutely haunting. Even the stop-motion animation holds up, proving that creativity can outshine any budget constraints. Let's not forget Brad Fiedel's score. That synth-heavy soundtrack is the soul of the movie. The haunting main theme? Instant chills. It's one of the most iconic pieces of music in sci-fi history and elevates every scene it touches. Nearly 40 years later, The Terminator hasn't lost an ounce of its power. It launched a franchise, turned Schwarzenegger into a superstar, and solidified James Cameron as one of Hollywood's most visionary directors. Its influence is undeniable. Rating: 5 out of 5. This is perfection. My favorite movie of all time. And nothing else even comes close. Alright, now let's talk about this 4K remaster, because guys, it's a game changer. If you're a fan, this is an absolute must-buy. Visuals. The native 4K transfer is stunning. With Dolby Vision and HDR10, every frame pops while keeping that gritty, 1984 aesthetic intact. The neon lighting, the textures, everything looks sharper, richer, and more vibrant than ever before. Audio. The DTS HD Master. Audio 5.1 mix brings Brad Fiedel's score to life in a whole new way. The music hits harder, the explosions rumble, and the gunshots are crisp. And for the purists out there, the original mono track has been restored and sounds crystal clear. Packaging. Let's talk about the Steelbook. It's absolutely gorgeous, with stunning new artwork that'll make any collector drool. Extras. Packed with bonus features like director commentaries, behind-the-scenes documentaries, and restored deleted scenes, this edition is the ultimate collector's dream. I grew up with the old-school 2001 DVD and later upgraded to the 2006 Blu-ray. But let me tell you, this 4K remaster makes those versions look ancient. If you've been holding onto older copies, now's the time to upgrade. This is the definitive version of the Terminator. Rating: 5 out of 5. An essential for any fan of the film. And that's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Terminator, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Let me know your thoughts on the Terminator and its 4K remaster down in the comments. Until next time, stay awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.